What's crappin', you toxic shitlords? It's your favorite internet troll, High and Mighty here. Here to do another quick little guide on how to farm gold in Hearthstone. As you can see, I've got a little bit of gold collected up myself. I generally buy a couple of packs every time I stream, which is daily, so a lot of that gold gets kind of spent as we go. But I think the most efficient way in order to farm gold in this game is to pair your arena runs with your challenges. So let's look at our quest log. We got Druid or Hunter. Okay, cool. So let's click arena. Okay. We didn't get any of the ones we wanted, so we will mulligan this challenge. 3 victories with any class. I guess that'll do. Generally, I'll mulligan any challenge that's for 40 gold. You want to try to get the total dominance, 5 wins with a certain class, and you get 5 wins with a certain class, and you get 60 gold. So it's just generally, if I have the space, I'll try to mulligan it. I've had a bunch of 12-0 runs as Shaman. I guess we'll go Shaman just because it's my most comfortable class. I'm pretty confident I'll get the 3 wins. Wow. You know what? Let's do the draft. I'll do the draft too, just for the lulz, and let's see what we do here. I think that we're gonna go. Fel Reaver just feels so wrong. It just feels so wrong to go Fel Reaver, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna go Fel Reaver. Okay. These are all pretty fucking garbage. The Dread Corsair is decent because we might get weapons along the way and it'd be cheaper. The other two are like really non-options. We want our 1 and 2 drops to be better than this. Okay. So, okay, this is another bad one. I guess we'll take the Flesh-Eating Ghoul because we can pair it with Flame Tongue Totem with our totems to pump it up. If we get a Flame Tongue Totem. Usually people trade board pretty heavily in Arena, so you can take decent advantage with the Flesh-Eating Ghoul. Fire Elemental all day. The Sentient Shield Master was a decent pickup. I'm going to go Raid Leader here, just because I'm going to have totems. I already have a taunt in the form of a Dread Corsair, and Iron Fur Grizzly is not that good. I guess we'll go Spider Tank for the body, because the 3 mana 3/4 is pretty decent. Wow. We'll get this 2-drop as a removal. Dragon Land Mechanic's really bad. Reincarnate's really bad. We don't even have anything with Death Rattle, so it's like we can't just pick Reincarnate. So we'll take the Bluegill Warrior. Take a Lightning Bolt for early removal. We want to just be focusing on 2 drops for the most part. Defender Vargas is really good. That's something you don't want to pass. Oh my goodness. Mountain Giants love us. Faceless Manipulator is really strong in Arena, but Piloted Sky Golem is like guaranteed destruction. And we've already got some mechs, so we'll stay along that track and keep picking mechs. Gnomish Inventor for draw is always nice. Murloc Raider is terrible. Ancestral Healing is pretty terrible. Okay, we get our weapon that we were looking for with our Dread Corsair. We already have a Raid Leader, Ship's Cannon. We have 1 Pirate, Ship's Cannon's bad. So we'll go with the Stormforged. Wow, Wisp. These are all really bad picks. Frostwolf Warlord's pretty decent because our hero power spawns a totem, so we should have at least a couple of totems on board. Hex all day. I really like the Shredder there, but Hex all day. We'll take the Mech Warper since we're rolling with some mechs. Another garbage pick. We'll take the Argent Squire just for a early curve. We were looking for a Flame Tongue Totem earlier, but wow, these are hard picks. We're not going to want Bloodlust. It's too, like, if you win with Bloodlust, odds are you're going to win the game anyway, so there's no real point in picking Bloodlust. Flame Tongue Totem's always good. Crackle's good too. I think we'll take the Flame Tongue just because it's our early game needs help. We'll take a Hex. We'll take Hexes all day. I think we'll take the Fairy Dragon here for the body. We'll take the Argent Commander for some. I mean, a Charge Divine Shield for 4 is really nice. It's way better than Emperor Cobra. Emperor Cobra is really not good. This is a tough call. Do we pick up a 3rd Hex or do we pick up a Shredder? Let's look at our 4 drops. We have a Defender, a Dread Corsair, and a Gnomish. Pretty weak, but Hexes just. Do I need 3 Hexes? Yeah, I do. Absolutely. Stormwind Champion's pretty decent. Simply because we can pair it with all of our totems, but we already have pretty decent late game. We've got the Sky Golem, the Elemental, the Commander. Yeah, so we'll take the early game Trog. And again, I guess this will be kind of an arena guide and a farming gold guide. Spectral Knight's really hard to remove, particularly in arena, so we'll take him. Fire Guard Destroyer is almost always going to be the pick here. I guess there's some consideration for the Mechanical Yeti because we have some mechs, but I think the Fire Guard Destroyer is just better in this instance. This is a pretty rough one. I might just go with the 1-drop, just because the other two are meh. One of my totem already restores health to friendly minions, so it's like that card's kind of dead. And another really garbage pick. I guess we'll take the Geomancer because we have a lightning bolt and we might. Oh my god, come on, give me some non-garbage cards. Surprise Wind Fury on Fel Reaver. Okay, why not? Ancient Brewmaster, I suppose. Dark Scale or Ancient Brew. I guess we'll go with the Brew. Oh wow, that's another hard pick. Ooze is good in arena for removal. We already have a Frostwolf, so it's between Colt and Ooze. I think we picked the Colt Master for draw because we only have one other card for draw, being the Gnomish Inventor. These are pretty garbage. Matter Bomber's okay. The only problem is he's gonna like hit our totems a lot. So maybe I'll just go for the Young Priestess for like to help my early game. To make basically a solid strategy for arena is to kind of draft on a downward slope like this. Okay, so like with your 2-drops being the pinnacle of the roof, right? If it's a roof, you want half of the roof. You want just kind of a downward gradient angle for your curve. That way, a lot of arena games are just simply decided by, you know, how decent your opening draw is. So I guess I'll run one game real quick, and then I'll cut this guide. And I don't feel like having like a 3-hour-long video on this arena run, so I'll post in the description what I end up going with it, etc., etc. But yeah, so this is the way you farm. You pair your challenges with your quests. That way your arena run kind of pays for itself. That way every day you're getting a free pack of cards, and you're getting another arena run. If I can win 3 games here, that's guaranteed 40 gold, and then hopefully I can pull at least 50 gold from the prizes. If I go 3-3, which I don't think I will. I'm gonna keep this. Maybe drop the lightning bolt. We'll keep the lightning bolt. Okay. So I guess lightning bolt's kind of decent with the Geomancer. Yeah. So you know, hopefully, worst case scenario, you know, if you're going worse than 3-3 every time, you probably just need to play more constructed and kind of get a feel for the game. We'll go with the Fairy Dragon here because it can't be targeted, and if he's got a weapon, he has to play his turn weaponing it. So it gives us some, like the next, if he weapons us with a War Axe, we can totem and play the Squire in response. That'll be 2 things that he won't really want to weapon. If he doesn't weapon and just plays a minion, we can figure out what we do from there. Armoring up, okay. He's not gonna, as a warrior, he's not gonna have really strong AoE removal, clear, etc., etc., etc. So we'll drop the Geomancer and the Squire, and we'll just push face. So like I said, him not having a 2-drop really hurts him. This is like a perfect example of arena. If you don't get a nice curve, you know, like just simply having a nice curve, playing something on the turn 2, playing something turn 3, you know, taking full advantage of your mana is the best way to get a heavy advantage on your opponent. So, okay, he just had to cycle just to draw that. So we know that he's in a bad way as far as removal goes. So we can go ahead and play the bluegill here. We'll remove with our axe. This is really important. If you can, remove with your axe and protect your minions. If I went face with that axe, if I went face with everything here, then he can trade his 2/2 for my 3/2 or remove my spell power. And I don't want him to be able to do that. If I can just remove with my weapon and protect minions get more than... This weapon could swing face and get 2 damage, right? This Bluegill Warrior already got 2 damage. If he attacks again, that's 4. That's residual damage, and that's how you win the game. This guy had a really bad curve. He's playing a War Axe turn 4 with a hero power. He played a Slam turn 3. He played nothing turn 1 or turn 2. So we're pretty vastly ahead. It's unfortunate that we didn't draw a 3 or a 4 drop. So what we'll do is just totem here. Okay, we get a taunt to protect our guys. He's kind of forced into weaponing that. That's not bad. We're doing good damage. If he had an ooze, he would have played it. I'm gonna save my weapon. There's no reason to go face. We're already hurting him very, we're hurting him pretty good. So, yeah. Harvest Golem and a hero power. Okay, so he's playing a 3-drop on turn 5 and his hero power. If he'd have just drafted more 2s and 3-drops, he would have been able to play them early. He would have been able to do more work, right? So now we'll just fire elemental that. Just a simple, and then we'll hero power. This is why we saved our hero power last turn. Now we can do this again. We can lightning bolt and use our hero power to remove something else and protect all of the bodies on board. And this guy's just, he's half dead. And he hasn't really even played a minion yet. He played 1 minion, a Harvest Golem that just got crushed, and a Cruel Taskmaster that got crushed by the weapon. So, if anything, it kind of tells you guys, like, just how having, like, I don't even have that good of a draft. I mean, I got a Fel Reaver, I got 2 epics, which is, like, decent. But I didn't, like, the cards that I'm winning this game with, the Bluegill Warrior, the Geomancer, the Fairy Dragon, these are not arena drafting gold cards. Like, these are not how you're going to win the game. So it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have lethal. So we'll hit him with the well played. And I wasn't that much better than this. I could, this guy could be way better than me. This guy could be whatever, But the thing is that I got an early curve, I got early game advantage, I got the board, and then I could choose what I wanted to do with my minions once I got there, because he had no presence. So I'm going to cut the video here. Thank you guys. See, we're already 1 win on our way. Just pair your arena runs with your quests. You get a free pack out of it, guaranteed. Worst case scenario, let's say you go 1 and 3 and you get 20 gold. Okay, you get a pack out of it. You get 20 gold, so you just need, so you're 130 gold closer to your next run. Play some normal games, get your challenges knocked out, and just keep farming. Don't buy packs. It's a big mistake for people just to buy packs because they want cards. Don't buy packs. Don't spend money on the game. You don't have to spend money on the game. I have been playing this game on and off for probably like a year, and I mean, as you guys can see, like, I have cards for days. Like, I have all the decks that I want are basically the decks that everybody is playing right now, in the quote-unquote meta. But I mean, I've got everything that I could want, and I haven't spent $1 on this game. You just have to put in the time, play the games. I have a bunch of stuff I can dust to, Trade Prince, Gallowix, a bunch of gold stuff. It's really just about getting those games in. The more time you spend playing, the more gold you're gonna get. So that's always a bonus too. And yeah, I think that we are gonna cut the video here. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to put them in the description, and I will answer them as I can. Don't forget to hit that like button for more content, subscribe, favorite, whatever. Follow me on Twitter, follow my Twitch, like everything I do, and I'll make more stuff. Thank you guys again. Peace out, shitlords.